it's gonna be fine. I have not seen the route yet. Avoiding it all day, avoiding all spoilers. The time has come. I'm going to try and find the announcement today where they went through each and every stage for the pros, because that's what we're going to be doing next year. Oh, it's a lot of mountains. All right, I'm taking you on a little walk with me because it's the middle of my workday and I need an excuse to get up. But I want to explain why I'm doing this. And there are three main reasons. The first reason is it's for an amazing cause. I've lost some people I love very much to various forms of cancer, and this is going to be a really beautiful way to give back. The second reason, I mean, it's huge. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something that's like a little bit wild. And then the third reason is really just to see if I can do it. I want to know if it's possible to do it, to go from a complete and total beginner to completing something this epic. I've got like 10 months. It's a really long time. It's actually plenty of time. So really those are the main reasons why. I'm actually walking uphill as well. Just got really concerned that I'm breathing really heavily, considering the size of what I'm about to take out. Actually, there is one more reason. It'll be my 40th birthday in 2025, and really, I want to spend my life just getting braver and braver every single year. So this just felt like a really beautiful way to bring together a lot of the things that I love and care about. Being creative, being a little bit uncomfortable, physically and mentally apparently, riding my bike, and actually having a purpose that's bigger than myself for doing it. And you get to come with me on the journey. And if I can get just one of you, the only person watching this video probably, to get on your bike and do something wild and crazy and cool, then I feel pretty good about that, I think. Good morning, day one. Let's go. It's day one of training to ride the Tour de France Femmes. I'm kind of excited. I'm coming off the back of a fully off the bike 3-week off season of rest. I haven't gone this long without riding my bike since I started riding back in 2020. So it'll be interesting to see what happens once the legs start spinning again. But I needed the break. I needed the break so badly. It's actually been the first day of sun in London for almost a month now. I've got a full day of work ahead of me and unfortunately no breaks to go out and ride outside, which I would love to do. I also still haven't unpacked my bike from my last went away like weeks ago. So that's what we're gonna do after I've been on the turbo. I'm also away next week. I don't know how that's gonna work, but that's a future limbs problem, because right now I just need to get through the day. I will see you at the end of my working day when the sun's gone and it's dark, and then we can get on the turbo. With no music, as I said. Okay, changed. I need to eat something now, and then we jump onto the turbo. My favorite pre-bike snack to have that's really easy and really lazy, especially when I've forgotten to go to the shop and get some bananas and other useful bits. This stuff is so delicious, but I'm only allowed to have it when I'm going on the bike. Today's session is only going to be 60 minutes, zone 2, spinning things back, get my legs used to moving again. For either of us to savor. Normally, I don't eat before zone 2. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm sure somebody will let me know whether you're supposed to eat before zone 2 or not. I just know that I need to have something in my tummy, so I have some energy after a long day of using my brain and not my body. I also went to Pilates this morning before work, and that was very good. I did not eat before Pilates, but I did have some lunch. I've only really eaten once today. I was worried about this. I'm only in the warm-up, and it really doesn't feel like a warm-up. Ugh. It's only supposed to be on a break for 2 months. 2 months, 2 weeks. And it ended up being 3, hoping I haven't done too much damage, but I always knew it was gonna hurt. I knew this would hurt coming back in, but you know, the one you do after this one will only be easier. It's gonna be a lot of fatigue accumulated this week. I'm away next week too, so I will try to use the hotel gym or something. At least just spin the legs. Why is it that with cardio, it takes so long to build up and then you lose it almost immediately? It could also be the 5 hours of sleep from last night. There's a lot about how my life is set up that may have to change a little bit to accommodate this incredibly ambitious goal. Right, I'm gonna save you from my heavy breathing, and I'll catch up with you at the end and get this thing done. That was harder than it should have been, but also probably as hard as it was supposed to be, if that makes sense. Looking at the rest of the week, how I'm thinking about structuring my week. So areas that I've struggled with in the past are eating enough, eating properly, not eating too late at night, prioritizing sleep. For instance, now it's 9 p.m. Ideally, I'd be in bed by 10. I've got Pilates at 7:30 tomorrow. Single-handedly, Pilates has completely transformed my ability to climb uphill. The difference is night and day since I started doing it, and I've been going 3 times a week. The rest of this week, I've got 2 more sessions on the bike. There's a 90-minute session on Wednesday and a 60-minute session on Friday, all zone 2. Again, this is just the ramp up after my rest weeks. A couple of curveballs. I'm traveling on Saturday. I'll be gone for about a week and a half. That's going to interrupt this sort of ramp up moment, but the hotel I'm staying in, I looked it up and they've got a gym. Yes, I looked it up and they've got a gym, you know. Fail to prepare to fail, or however that goes. Good morning. It is second training session. It's very early, but we move. For my breakfast, the go-to cereal. I feel a little bit nauseous, so I probably won't have any more of that. It's just too early to be eating. And I say it's early. It's 6:55. Because I've been up since 6:20, but I couldn't get out of bed. I'm going to apply my chamois cream off camera for obvious reasons. And then I'll see you on the turbo. It's Friday. I have another day of work ahead. And 60 minutes on the calendar today. Really starting to feel how jarring it is to go from rest and not doing anything to like being back on the bike. It's a lot mentally, even though I'm just doing some zone 2. And I think my coach really wanted us to do an FTP test. I say us. He's not going to do it. I'm going to have to be the one to do it. An FTP test next week, but I can't do it next week. So I will do 60 minutes today. We have a group ride on Sunday. I need to put Otis, my bike, back together, which I've been putting off for ages now. Good morning, it's Saturday, finally. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I got up and I made myself some pancakes. I told myself the only thing that I wanted to do today was get this video edited and see what a first vlog looks like, but then also do what I've been saying I was going to do all week, and that is put the bike back together, put Otis back together. And he's looking at me with a side eye, but in here is about 5 kilos of Haribo and a very, very patient bike. So I'm going to get him all set up. I've got a ride tomorrow with the Chain Gang Cyclists. I'm very excited about that. And so it'll be nice to kind of get back on the road and be outside.
Despite all the heartache, I have these people that have never been more ready to be
like me, to put in or allow myself to be wholly vulnerable. With that said, it's now up to us to create our own happiness.
I'm really nervous about the fact that
Morning. I'm riding with Chain Gang. Quiet today. Let's hope it stays this way until it's time for me to go home. Very pleasant journey. Tell me.
Like how your rear cassette, like mine, like 30,
Oh yeah.
like 34, right?
Yeah.
Try not to start that too much, otherwise then I'll start losing my ending.
For sure. As well. You can definitely feel it. Just got back from a ride with Chain Gang Cyclist at their monthly brunch. Super fun, amazing group. My training plan for today, coach put in 3 to 4 hours and a couple laps around the park, went to brunch, and then went for pastries after. Only took me to about 2.5 hours. I am back on the turbo and I'm gonna do an hour and a bit, I think. And that'll bring my total today up to 3 and a bit hours, maybe 3.5 hours or so. And that should bring me closer. Also, I hear that for every minute you do on the turbo, it's equivalent to 2 minutes outside because there's no traffic lights and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna bash this out, watching Love is Blind, and I'll get to the end and I need to pack for my trip. So yeah, let's get it done.
He's like someone I think that like I would not want to go to the jump make with him on.
Okay, that's done. It's the longest ride I've done since I got back from Mallorca, and an hour inside feels the same as 2 hours outside. I think it's safe to say. So I'm gonna go get changed. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm knackered. How am I gonna do this? How am I actually gonna do this thing? I'm knackered.